with gelato, Supreme Diamond motto. I came to win the lotto. When I leave, they follow. They copy and they follow. They girls pull up to swallow. My trunk is always empty, but the speakers there to follow. I'm beating down your block. I'm making pictures fall. Got 3 cell phones.
So we're back. So I've been teasing this probably for a minute. What dragged my feet, I guess, in a sense, because I was going to do a retail versus Jack's version of the Travis Scott 4s, but I couldn't get around and go get the shoes. I actually left from a boy's house, and I didn't have a chance to go run by there and get them. But since these are both 4s, I figured this is a good review. Obviously, this is the retail Travis Scott and Bread 4s is scheduled to come out, I think, October 2019. I'm not 100% sure, but you know, the date will be confirmed later on. But I got this the breads from Jack, and I got this retail pair from a buddy of mine that got them during the release. I'm not sure how many people got lucky, but yeah, I got this pair. So I figure what better way to do a retail versus UA comparisons. The only thing difference isn't the bread and bread, but it's a 4. So at the end of the day, the base of the quality or the base of the look is all I'm really here to compare it with. But yeah, so I'm gonna take one shoe away like I've done in all my reviews and be able to just do side by side so we can look at it. Just off rip, I would say, you know, Jack's quality is very, very good. For a shoe that's, you know, let's say at least a couple months to a year away, this is a pretty good, solid look, man. I would say this is a damn near perfect. I have a few flaws that I picked up on, and that's without having to do a comparison or a side by side, but this is just to look at so you guys can tell. Now after understanding a little bit better, Jack explained to me that sometimes when you look at UA Nikes, they're a bit wider and a little bit more, I guess you say, bulkier than the UA, than the retail. But from my understanding, the better the shape or the less bulky of the look, the more the molding costs. So some companies tend to use, you know, whatever, general molding, so that the sizing is a little bit different. But let's just go off rip the sizing of the shoe. The size is a little bit wider. Both of them is 11. Now one's, you know, not a size, another one isn't. But again, it's a little bit wider. So this is Jack's pair, and this is retail. But again, the whole basis of it is just to see that retail versus UA. From here, we will go look at the cages. The cages of each 4 is different. This one has a little bit less versus this has a lot more, almost like 4 extra rows, because I would say if anything it's multiplied. But if you don't have anything to compare it to or anything side by side, you're not going to be able to pick that up. But just for common knowledge, if you see that, that's almost like a telltale sign of that it's a possible UA. So just keep that in mind if, you know, when it comes close to the release and you're not able to get a retail pair, if you're not able to get a pair through, let's say, a retail site and someone's trying to sell it, you know, if you want to make sure that you're getting what you're paying for, you know, just look close at that. From there, you will get the Jumpman. I always tell people, the Jumpman will tell you everything. Jordan looks a little bit thinner on here. Like, this is, you know, almost exactly what it was like in his early 80s and 90s years. He's a little bit thinner. But if we look over here on Jack's pair, it looks a little bit more beefier, almost like now he's on off season. But other than that, it's pretty good. The tongue shaping and the tongue sizing is pretty good. From there, I will go look at the cursive. The cursive on the retail is a little bit more finer. It's better written out opposed from this. It almost looks like just chicken scratch, even though it's, you know, it's saying flight. But other than that, you know, if you're just doing a real quick glimpse over and, you know, just for the look and just for the shoe and kind of be ahead of the curve, everything just pans out to be a quick look. And it looks from here, let's take it to the back. Obviously, you don't have to say the obvious things. This series is coming with the Nike Air Tag, the OG series. Again, I'll make sure to tag in the description of when the release date is, the actual release date, or what's the general release date, so you know when to look out for these. But again, Jack had these and they're available, and you know, I'm a strong fan of OG series and OG looks, so that was one of my reasonings of going ahead to grab them early. But most cases, I probably will wait a little bit longer to get closer to the release, just so it can work out whatever, you know, errors it may have. But again, quick glimpse over retail. Jack's, everything looks pretty good other than the obvious sign. He had Cactus Jack on the other shoe. So, but just looking at it, it looks really good. Like I said, this is the other shoe. I believe that's the right shoe. But yeah, it has Cactus Jack on it. And the retail, I mean the Jack version, or the retail version, that when they come out, it's gonna have the OG series. But the only thing I noticed off rip is kind of like it's crooked. I don't know if you could really tell here, but looking at it face to face in like in my apartment, you could tell it's a bit off. It's a little off center. It's almost like the swoop isn't perfectly positioned. But if we're all basing it off of the simple fact of you want the shoe and based off of quality is 100%. The leather weighs out to being the same as the Cactus Jack, the Travis Scott's, as well as the UA. The UA leather is just as smooth, you know, nothing too much different other than the shape and then the positioning of things. That's my only real major complaint about the Bred 4s on Jack's version. But as far as retail, look at retail, I would pass. If we were going on a grade scale, I'd give it a 9 out of 10, and that's mainly because of the minor adjustments. But as far as look, feel, comfortability, and the passing of real, I think it does a good job. I don't really have to go too much in detail. You see what it is. Jumpman on the right, which is Cactus Jack's, Travis. Nike on the bottom for the OG series of Jack version. Overall, this shoe is good. The shoe is amazing. And I'm just basing it off of quality. I love them. They fit good. They feel good. You know, I was beefing with my boy. I was trying to understand because I feel that it looks much bigger. But he was just like, yo, I think it's just that it's a 4 is a big shoe in general. So you kind of are tricking yourself out. But I think it weighs out good. It's a solid shoe. Again, Jack quality is top notch. I feel like it compares very close to retail. If we can get him to get that better mold, or find someone that has the better mold to make the sizing of the shoe a bit tighter, not as wide, like it's been stretched out, he'll pass retail tests all day. Actually, do box tests, but being that Jack sent the 4 breads, I'm assuming because the boxes aren't finished yet, they sent the 4 breads in the Levi box, so it doesn't mean anything. But comparing it side by side, the sizing is good. The feeling of the box, not one is bigger than the other. All in all, these shoes are great, and it compares well to retail. This is all I'm trying to explain to you. His shoes compare great to retail. Again, it's your boy Solet. If you have any questions, feel free to hit me up. I'll put Jack's contact information below. If you guys have any questions, concerns, hit me up. It's your boy Solet. I'm out. Peace.